Hi, I'm Josh from Apt. Now, in your kitchen, and I've seen this in a handful of kitchens, you got this giant mess, this huge wacky mess of all these cables and devices in your kitchen next to a moist surface. You got to be careful for lots of reasons. First of all, you got a lot of products, it's a big mess, cables everywhere. If you're in the kitchen or somewhere like that, you got to be careful for the elements in that room. Anyway, Bluelounge has Sanctuary4. And what this is that it's a sanctuary for those devices. You're going to set this in your kitchen, in your dining room, bedroom, wherever's the spot where all your electronics, your tablets, your smartphones like to hang out and charge. And they're going to just hang out right here. Now, in the bottom of this, it's a little hard to get off, but underneath this surface, you have the unit that's plugged into the wall. And you've got 4 USB ports right here. So you have cables, they're plugged into those blocks, probably plugged into your surge protectors, and you're just gonna use the cable and plug them into any of these 4 outlets. Now you have a couple options. First of all, they give you a micro USB cable. It's a real nice cloth cable, and it's real short, so you don't have extra access cable. But what you could do is you could run it through the top of this. Let's say if you wanted to charge up like a tablet, and it could rest on this little spot here. And you could sit your tablet on there and go ahead and charge a tablet. Or you could, of course, run the cable wherever and have your other devices sitting there. But on the front of the Sanctuary, there's a slot right here that's going to allow for other cables to come up and around. In fact, on the back inside, you also have cord management. So you could take those cables that are going to run and kind of get them through that cord management spot so they're locked in. And then you've got that whole front area that's going to let the cable come up through the front, and now you could just set your device in there. So you could fit 4 different devices. They're all going to plug into the bottom of the Sanctuary4, put the cap on, and now you have a nice little spot for all of your electronics to hang out. Speaking of electronics, Apt.com has a huge amount of electronics. Check us out, check out our web, and let's hear some comments.